Why do cats ignore expensive toys and fall in love with an old cardboard box? You spend money on flashy gadgets, yet your cat curls up in the packaging. Why does this happen over and over again? Today, we uncover the surprising truth behind one of the most misunderstood feline behaviors. If you're serious about understanding your cat's mind, subscribe now. Each week, we break down real cat behavior with science-based tips and insights that actually help. Point 1. Why cats choose boxes over toys and always will. You bring home an expensive new toy for your cat. And what happens? Your cat ignores it completely and jumps straight into the cardboard box it came in. To many owners, this might feel disappointing or even confusing. But it's not random, and it's certainly not ungrateful behavior. In the eyes of a cat, a box isn't just leftover packaging. It's the ultimate feline sanctuary. It offers immediate comfort, physical security, and a predictable environment. Inside a box, your cat is surrounded on all sides, hidden from threats, and able to observe without being seen. This setup perfectly mimics the natural dens and hiding spots wild cats seek for protection and rest. Unlike toys that move, make noise, or require your participation, a box asks nothing. It simply exists, ready for use. The soft yet firm texture of the cardboard conforms to their body, muffles outside noise, retains body heat, and provides a solid vantage point. For your cat, this means less stress, more control, and a cozy place that feels both private and safe. Boxes don't just serve a physical purpose, they also help your cat regulate their emotions. After a stimulating or overwhelming moment, retreating into a box helps your cat self-soothe, reduce sensory input, and reset. That's why boxes are more than hiding spots. They're one of the most powerful tools for indoor cat enrichment. They offer both psychological and physical benefits without needing fancy toys or human involvement. Point 2. Predatory instincts and prey. Play the wild inside the box. To a cat, a box is more than a cozy shelter. It's a perfect hunting blind. The confined space mimics the tight dens, tunnels, and crevices that prey would occupy in the wild. Nestling inside a box gives cats the ideal setup to watch silently, calculate distances, and pounce with precision. This isn't random play. It's predatory behavior hardwired through thousands of years of evolution. Even the most pampered indoor cat retains the instincts of a stealthy hunter. A cardboard box becomes their base of operations, a simulated wild environment where they can rehearse the core cycle of stalk, hide, ambush, and retreat. You might notice your cat's eyes dilate, tail twitch, and muscles tense as they hide inside a box waiting for a toy or your feet to pass by. That's not mischief. That's instinct at work. The box offers the boundaries and cover needed to execute surprise attacks in a way that feels deeply rewarding to them. It's not only fun, it's mentally enriching. Acting out these natural hunting sequences keeps your cat's brain engaged, relieves boredom, and provides a healthy outlet for energy. That's why giving your cat access to a box isn't just cute. It's essential for satisfying their inner predator and supporting their behavioral well-being. Point 3. Cardboard as emotional refuge. How boxes lower stress. Boxes serve as powerful emotional protection for cats, especially during moments of change, disruption, or uncertainty. Whether it's a stressful move, a recent vet visit, loud guests, or the arrival of another pet, a cardboard box offers an instant safe zone where your cat can withdraw and regain control. For cats, stress often comes from feeling exposed or unable to escape perceived threats. A box provides immediate relief from that pressure. It surrounds them with physical boundaries, reduces sensory input, and gives them the privacy they instinctively seek when overwhelmed. Scientific studies support this behavior. Research has shown that cats with access to hiding spaces experience faster recovery from stressful events, with cortisol levels dropping more quickly compared to those without such refuge. This isn't just a behavioral quirk, it's a measurable physiological response to a supportive environment. That's why many veterinary clinics and animal shelters place a box or covered bed in every cat's enclosure. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. The presence of a simple box can mean the difference between a cat that adjusts well and one that becomes withdrawn or reactive. By providing a cardboard box at home, you're not just offering comfort, you're creating an emotional anchor. It helps your cat regulate their stress, restore calm, and rebuild confidence on their own terms. Point 4. The scent sanctuary. Why cats mark boxes as their own. Cardboard is naturally absorbent, porous, and full of tiny fibers that hold scent molecules exceptionally well, making it the perfect surface for feline scent marking. When your cat rubs their cheeks, paws, or even their full body against a box, they're not just being affectionate, they're leaving behind pheromones, invisible chemical messages unique to them. These pheromones serve multiple functions. They create a personal scent map that transforms a neutral object into a claimed space, one that feels deeply familiar, emotionally secure, and under control. For your cat, marking a box is an act of ownership and comfort rolled into one. Cats also have scent glands in their forehead, chin, tail base, and between their toes. When they knead or scratch a cardboard box, they're layering scent in different ways, reinforcing the message, "This is mine." That's why you'll often see your cat return to the same box again and again, even ignoring newer ones. It's already steeped in their essence. Once marked, a box becomes more than a physical object. It becomes an extension of the cat's identity. It carries their emotional state, reduces anxiety through familiar smells, and even serves as a territorial signal to other animals. Do not disturb. So when you see your cat rubbing, kneading, or lounging endlessly in that old brown box, know that it's not just about comfort, it's about claiming a space that speaks their language. Point 5. Heat, texture, and containment. The triple comfort of cardboard. Cardboard boxes aren't just mentally satisfying. They deliver a full-body sensory experience that aligns perfectly with a cat's natural instincts. From the moment your cat steps inside, they're engaging with a material that soothes their body and mind on multiple levels. The texture of cardboard is key. It's soft enough to press against comfortably, yet firm enough to scratch and knead. These actions aren't random. They help cats stretch their muscles, sharpen their claws, and release tension. Scratching also leaves both visual and scent markers, which reinforces a sense of ownership and calm. Then there's the warmth. Cardboard acts as a gentle insulator, holding onto your cat's body heat and creating a cozy microclimate. In colder months, this becomes especially appealing. The box retains warmth while buffering outside noise, creating a quiet, warm nest that promotes uninterrupted rest. But perhaps the most comforting element of all is containment. Cats are naturally drawn to enclosed spaces where they can feel the boundaries around their body. A snug, form-fitting box helps reduce anxiety by offering clear physical limits. This kind of gentle pressure has a calming effect, much like being wrapped in a blanket. Containment doesn't just reduce stress, it also helps enhance focus and alertness. Inside a box, a cat can observe their environment from a protected position, free from sensory overload. The space becomes a sanctuary where they feel held, hidden, and in control. For many cats, a cardboard box is more than just a structure. It's a cocoon of calm, warmth, and texture. It speaks to their senses in a way no plastic bed or flashy toy ever could. If you're enjoying this, tap the like button. It really helps us bring you more cat wisdom. Point 6. Territory enrichment. Boxes as tools for a happier indoor cat. Indoor cats need more than just food, water, and the occasional cuddle. They require dynamic environments that stimulate their minds and satisfy their natural behaviors. Without access to trees, prey, or territory shifts like their outdoor counterparts, indoor cats can become bored, anxious, or even depressed. That's where a simple cardboard box becomes a powerful tool for enrichment. Placing boxes in different parts of your home provides your cat with fresh micro-territories to explore, scent mark, and claim as their own. Each new box placement introduces novelty while respecting your cat's need for autonomy. Instead of being told where to play, your cat gets to decide when and how to engage with their space. Boxes also support a crucial concept called territory rotation, the idea that regularly changing your cat's environment in small ways can keep them mentally engaged. Moving a box from the living room to the hallway, turning it on its side, or cutting a new hole can reignite your cat's curiosity as if it were a brand new object. In this way, a cardboard box becomes more than just a hiding spot. It transforms into a mobile enrichment station. It gives your cat a sense of control, helps prevent behavioral issues linked to boredom, and encourages healthy natural exploration. By simply rotating or modifying a box, you're offering a fresh layer of stimulation without spending a cent. It's one of the easiest, most effective ways to improve your indoor cat's happiness, and it speaks directly to their instinct to roam, discover, and define their world. What's the funniest or weirdest thing your cat has ever turned into a toy? Drop it in the comments. We might feature your story in a future video. Point 7. DIY cat joy, turning boxes into interactive environments. A plain cardboard box is already a magnet for most cats, but with just a little creativity, you can transform it into a personalized feline playground. This kind of do-it-yourself enrichment doesn't require expensive materials or special tools, just scissors, tape, and your imagination. Start simple. Cut small holes on the sides for peekaboo play, where your cat can bat at dangling toys or stalk shadows from within. Stack multiple boxes to create vertical levels, giving your cat something to climb, jump on, or explore. Add crinkled paper, old fabric scraps, or even a sprinkle of catnip to create different textures, sounds, and scents that make the box more stimulating. These customizations satisfy more than just play. They engage your cat's problem-solving instincts. Figuring out how to enter, exit, peek, pounce, or scratch in new ways taps into their natural curiosity and intelligence. Each modification turns the box into a mini adventure zone. Cats thrive in environments they can interact with and manipulate. When you adapt a box just for them, you're not only entertaining their senses, you're sending a message. I see you, I understand you, and I'm giving you something that feels safe and fun. That act builds trust, especially for shy or cautious cats who might otherwise avoid human interaction. Best of all, this form of enrichment costs almost nothing. It recycles what you already have at home and turns it into a playground that changes with your cat's mood and energy level. With a little effort, a basic box becomes an evolving landscape of joy, exploration, and connection. Point 8. Better than toys. Boxes as long-term engagement tools. Most cat toys have a short shelf life in terms of interest. After a few days, or even a few minutes, many cats lose enthusiasm for that squeaky mouse or feather wand. But cardboard boxes? They hold their appeal for weeks, even months. Why? Because unlike traditional toys, boxes adapt. They evolve with your cat's environment and behavior. A toy typically behaves the same way every time. It spins, squeaks, or bounces in a predictable pattern. A box, on the other hand, is dynamic. Its position, scent, structure, and purpose can change constantly. Over time, it collects your cat's scent, adjusts to their body, and even absorbs household smells that make it feel like part of their safe territory. Boxes can also be modified or reinterpreted in your cat's eyes. One day it's a hiding place. The next it's a springboard for surprise attacks, a perch to observe the world, or a new object to scratch and mark. This multifunctionality makes the box one of the most versatile tools in feline enrichment. And unlike toys that often rely on your participation or novelty to be interesting, a box is a self-renewing environment. By simply rotating its location or flipping it on its side, you can instantly revive your cat's curiosity. The box becomes a familiar yet fresh object, something they return to not out of boredom, but out of genuine interest. In short, a box isn't just better than most toys. It's more durable, more flexible, and more engaging in the long term. It speaks directly to your cat's instincts for play, scent marking, territory control, and environmental exploration, all without batteries or bells. Point 9. Boxes and confidence. Why shy cats trust the cardboard first? Shy, anxious, or newly adopted cats often recoil from toys, sounds, or even gentle human interaction. But there's one thing they almost always accept without hesitation: a cardboard box. Why? Because a box makes no demands. It doesn't move, make noise, or require engagement. It simply exists, quiet, available, and completely non-threatening. For a nervous cat trying to adapt to a new home, even small stimuli can feel overwhelming. In this uncertain world, a box offers instant reassurance. It provides walls that shield them from all sides, an opening they can control, and a scent-neutral space they can gradually claim as their own. It's predictable, consistent, and safe. Boxes are often the first object a timid cat bonds with, long before they trust people, toys, or even food dishes placed too close. The box becomes a psychological anchor, what many behaviorists call a home base, from which the cat can observe, retreat, and eventually emerge when ready. It gives them a sense of ownership in a world they don't yet understand. And unlike toys that might overstimulate or require decision-making, a box allows for stillness and solitude. For a cat struggling with stress or fear, that passive availability is incredibly comforting. In many ways, giving a cat a box is like offering them a silent friend, a constant presence that expects nothing but offers everything: security, familiarity, and the freedom to choose when to engage. Over time, the confidence built inside that box can spill into the rest of their environment, one paw step at a time. FAQ: Real questions from cat owners. Before we continue with the next points, let's take a moment to answer some of the most frequently asked questions about cardboard boxes and cats. These are real queries people type into YouTube and Google, so if you've ever wondered the same, you're not alone. Question 1. Why does my cat sleep in a box? Because your cat instinctively seeks enclosed, secure spaces that feel safe. A box provides warmth, protection, familiar scent, and a strong sense of control. It's not just comfort, it's evolutionary behavior rooted in survival and emotional regulation. Question 2. Are cardboard boxes safe for cats? Yes, most are, but with some precautions. Avoid boxes with staples, tape, or chemical residues. Never reuse boxes that held cleaning products, scented candles, or anything with strong smells. Also, keep them away from heat sources like radiators or electronics. Cardboard is flammable. Question 3. How can I make a box more fun for my cat? It's easier than you think. Cut peek holes on the sides, stack boxes for levels, or connect them with tunnels. Sprinkle a little catnip, add some crinkly paper or hidden treats, and change the box location every few days. Your cat will rediscover it again and again. Question 4. Do cats get bored of the same box? Yes, some cats do, especially if the box stays in the same place for too long. To keep it interesting, rotate the box every few days, add new cutouts, or change its position in the house. Even a small tweak can make it feel brand new to your cat. Question 5. Where should I put a cardboard box for my cat? Choose a quiet, low-traffic area where your cat already feels safe, like near their favorite resting spot or under furniture. Avoid placing the box near loud appliances, direct sunlight, or food bowls. The more hidden it feels, the more your cat will love it. Question 6. Why does my cat prefer a cardboard box over a soft bed? Cats naturally choose spaces that offer enclosure, scent security, and independence. While beds are soft, they're often too open or smell unfamiliar. A box provides a more instinctual environment, tight, quiet, insulated, and easily claimable. It's not about softness. It's about survival instincts and emotional comfort. Now let's explore how boxes offer powerful emotional support for senior or anxious cats. Point 10. From solo play to bonding, boxes and human-cat interaction. Boxes are often seen as tools for independent play or solitary rest, but they can also serve as unexpected bridges between you and your cat. In fact, the humble cardboard box can play a quiet but powerful role in strengthening the human-cat bond, especially with more reserved or touch-sensitive felines. By simply sitting near your cat while they're inside a box, without reaching in or forcing interaction, you're showing them that your presence doesn't come with pressure. Speaking in a soft, calm voice, or placing a favorite treat nearby, reinforces the association between you and safety. This kind of proximity bonding builds emotional trust without invading their comfort zone. Over time, that simple ritual of quiet coexistence near the box can reduce fear responses, encourage curiosity, and foster gentle approach behaviors. Some cats may even begin to emerge from the box to greet you, paw at your leg, or accept a treat from your hand, all because they've come to associate the space with calm, predictability, and your respectful presence. For cats who dislike direct petting or handling, the box becomes a shared sanctuary, a space where interaction is on their terms. It levels the playing field. You're not looming over them or initiating unpredictable contact. Instead, you're participating in a low-stress moment of connection that feels safe and familiar. This subtle, consistent interaction helps transform a solitary object into a relational tool. What starts as solo play becomes a foundation for trust, one that can grow into deeper connection over time. Point 11. Giving choice. Why the power to pick their box matters. Cats are fiercely independent creatures. Unlike dogs, they don't respond well to being told where to sleep, what to play with, or how to interact. That's why giving your cat the power to choose, especially when it comes to their favorite spaces, is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to support their mental and emotional well-being. Offering a variety of cardboard boxes with different shapes, sizes, and orientations, tall and narrow, flat and wide, open-topped or partially closed, gives your cat the freedom to select what suits them best in the moment. It might seem like a small detail, but to your cat, that freedom is everything. One day they might curl up in a tightly enclosed box to feel secure and hidden. The next, they might stretch out in a shallow box near a sunny window for warmth and visibility. Cats, like humans, have shifting moods and needs. Their preferences can change based on temperature, time of day, emotional state, or simply curiosity. Providing options empowers your cat to listen to those instincts without frustration. This sense of autonomy also strengthens your cat's confidence. When they get to decide where and how to rest, they're more likely to feel in control of their environment. And in feline behavior, control equals calm. A confident cat is less reactive, more playful, and more likely to engage with you in positive ways. You don't need fancy furniture to make this happen. A few strategically placed boxes, each a little different, can offer a rotation of safe spaces that adapt to your cat's inner world. Giving them choice isn't just kind, it's powerful. So next time your cat ignores the toy and dives into the packaging, don't be disappointed. That moment is not rejection, it's wisdom. It's your cat choosing balance, security, and self-care over flash and noise. Now you know why they choose boxes over toys, again and again. If you found this helpful, share the video with someone who's ever wondered why their cat prefers boxes over toys. And don't forget to subscribe. We break down feline behavior with clarity, empathy, and science, so you can give your cat the life it truly deserves.